he needed to go someplace where it was outdoors, and I kind of like the little cities.
I came to Bolus because I like to hunt and fish, and we had 2 rivers near here, close to Sherman, and it was excellent pheasant hunting. The first year I came, I went out every evening. I did coach, so every evening after school I would go out pheasant hunting. I had a dog, and I would shoot my limit of pheasants. We had lots of habitat. It wasn't all irrigated, and so the dry land had grass in the cornfields, which was nesting for the birds. And it was excellent habitat for pheasants and quail. And with irrigation coming in, that cut down on that. People tore out every tree, every bush. Now there's so little area where pheasants and any birds, ducks and geese, we still have a few pheasants and quail around, but we don't even shoot them because we just don't have enough. So one of the things we want to do, Chris and I, every time we bought a piece of land, we left wider strips and we left some of the pasture unpastured till after they were done nesting.
So we've tied a lot of our land practices to wildlife. We fence off areas that are beneficial to deer, pheasants, quail, grouse. We've put up wood duck houses.
We didn't keep the cattle at home at all in the pastures, and we noticed the first couple of years, all of a sudden we had hundreds of grouse and prairie chicken, plenty because they had the nesting, and by leaving the grass, and then we didn't use the grass until late summer. We took all the sides of the draws up there. We have some pretty steep draws, and we fenced off the trees on the side of the draws to leave that for wildlife area.
So we try and have kind of a holistic system where it benefits the cattle and also benefits the wildlife. I graduated from University of Nebraska at Lincoln in 1994 with a degree in animal science, and my dream was to always ranch in the Sandhills. I loved the Sandhills. Well, we're not quite in the Sandhills, but we have some pasture that is Sandhills south of here. We started dating in 95. Got married in 97, and we've been here since. She teaches at our local school, 4th grade teacher at Centura. I've ranched since then. I've also worked for the Game and Parks, Nebraska Game and Parks, as a conservation tech, and now I'm a part-time USDA meat grader when it fits my schedule. So, but this is my passion, ranching and working with cattle. And we have 5 boys. The oldest one lives in Lincoln. He's a nurse. The next one is engineer for Kawasaki. Our son Tate, he's going into vet school next year. Our next son is Trevin. He's a senior. And our youngest is Brogan. He'll be a freshman.
So we own a cow-calf operation and also run some feedlot yearlings.
We manage our pastures very well. Well, my dad does this, but he makes sure everything's in the right situation at the right time.
Probably taking care of the cows. That's my favorite thing to do. But it's fun seeing all the different kinds of wildlife around.
It's kind of reap what you sow, so all the management we put in, we see firsthand with all the improved wildlife while we hunt and fish. Not only the animals that we hunt, but all the other wildlife, all the birds, all the small insects. We see all that variety that's increased over the years as we've changed our management on the land.
They have definitely taken on the love for the land and animals, and I don't think that would have happened if we didn't live here.
I've listened to the Sand County Almanac by Leopold on audio, and his story is somewhat similar to mine. The places, the farms and pastures we've bought have been run down, a lot of noxious weeds, fences were bad, overgrazed, blowouts. So we have tried to improve the land, and the land is, from when we bought it to what it is now, is 180 degrees better with the practices we've implemented. My grandfather, how he immigrated from Germany to here seeking a better life. He liked to fish and hunt. He passed that on to my dad. My dad instilled those values in me. And then when I started ranching, I started piecing everything in together with the cattle, the livestock, and the land, and how everything can coexist. We never ranch for the money. I mean, every rancher will tell you that it's not about making money. It's about the love of the land and the love of what you do. And I've instilled that in my boys, and hopefully they will continue this legacy of Trumler Ranch and continue to improve it, so maybe we'll win the award in another 50 years.